Eyes of the world are focused on New York City as Venezuela's Nicolas Maduro remains in custody at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. It was where he was brought after his capture 2 days ago and where he started the day today.
The Venezuelan president, who was ousted by the U.S. military over the weekend, was then escorted to federal court in Lower Manhattan under extremely tight security this morning. He then appeared before a judge just like any other defendant. Maduro declared that he had been kidnapped and was a prisoner of war, telling the judge, quote, "I am innocent. I am not guilty. I am a decent man. I am still president of my country."
Maduro defiantly pleading not guilty to drug trafficking and other crimes and was ordered to be held without bail. He was shackled, put into an armored truck, and returned to the notorious facility in Brooklyn known for its famous inmates and dangerous conditions.
We have several reports this afternoon. We're going to begin with Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson, who was inside the courtroom in Lower Manhattan for today's proceedings.
Liz and David, this courthouse filled with federal agents, many in the very same courtroom. That didn't seem to faze Nicolas and Celia Maduro one bit. The couple sat handcuffed and boldly answered the judge's questions. The disgraced president listened and he took a lot of notes. Then he went out of his way to ask the judge be respected and if he could keep them. A man who just days ago lived a lavish lifestyle, now shackled, surrounded by federal agents, and heading to face a judge. This morning at 7 a.m., ousted President Nicolas Maduro made the short trip from Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center to Lower Manhattan to face charges including narco-terrorism conspiracy and conspiracy to import cocaine. Authorities maintain the 63-year-old, along with help from his wife Celia and others, allegedly led a 25-year drug empire, used guns and other means to flood the U.S. with drugs. But acting on a 2020 indictment, President Trump gave the green light for a massive military operation early Saturday morning, during which the couple was captured. But today there was zero sign of defeat. The pair sat just a few feet from drug and enforcement agents and confidently answered the judge's questions, using headphones to listen to an interpreter. When asked if he was Maduro, he replied, quote, "I am the president of Venezuela. I am here kidnapped. I was captured at my home in Caracas." Prominent defense attorney Arthur Adela, who is not part of this case.
That's a criminal defendant, unlike most, who is used to being in charge, used to being the boss, used to giving the orders, not taking the orders. And he was going to try to do that to some degree, but in front of Judge Hellerstein, who's a storied judge here at 92 years old, that's just not going to happen.
During the 30-minute proceedings, Celia Maduro referred to herself as the First Lady of Venezuela, entering a not guilty plea. Her husband of roughly 13 years saying, quote, "I am innocent. I am not guilty. I'm a decent man. I am still president of my country," which someone in the courtroom took issue with. As the proceeding was wrapping up, Maduro walking out, a man several rows back shouted, quote, "You're going to pay in the name of poor Venezuela," to which Maduro snapped back sternly, quote, "I am a man of God. I'm a president and prisoner of war."
The case will not be dismissed even if Judge Hellerstein rules, yeah, he was kidnapped, yeah, he shouldn't have been seized that way, but we're still going forward.
And near the end of the hearing, the defense raised the issue of health and medical issues. I could clearly see what appeared to be bruising on Celia's forehead and the right side of her face. Her attorney says during that capture on early Saturday morning, his client suffered, quote, "significant injuries, a possible fracture or severe bruising on her ribs."